Today, I would like to share with you a little secret of mine. And this has to do with the last time I went to Bob Proctor's Paradigm Shift event last April, about a couple of months back. And the main breakthrough that I was there, you must understand that I was having a front row seat just just beside the stage, just before the stage. And Bob Proctor was just speaking to all of us, and sometimes he would be raising his voice or even screaming just right in front of me. And I would be absorbing all of the wisdom, all of the frequency, all of that teaching firsthand in person, front row and center. And you can imagine what kind of change that created in me, that even after that trip, immediately after that trip, everything changed for me. The way that I lead my team of closers, the way that I study, the way that I build my high income lifestyle, the way that I think about my paradigm, the way that I approach my own paradigm, everything changed because of that event. So the main breakthrough, and this wasn't really a logical thing, it just hit me that think about this. You spent all that investment to travel from Singapore all the way to LA to attend this event live. And for 3 days straight, you have Bob Proctor just screaming at you, front row, just in your face, teaching you from 58 years of his research the simple formula on how to shift your paradigm. And after you master that process, what do you think is the first thing you're going to do now that you know how to do a paradigm shift? What is up, Nora? Good to have you here. I'm glad you're enjoying my content. And I'm glad that you are focused on your study as well. It's a great thing to have. And what would you do if you were me? After 3 days, you learn how to shift your paradigm. And you can do it yourself now. How many times, how many times would you do it for yourself once you know how to shift your paradigm? One time, two times, three times? Well, if you're thinking as many times as I can, you're absolutely right. Because the moment I saw that I didn't have to physically move my body or my location to shift my paradigm, all I need to do is to study and apply what I absorbed. What is up, Melvin? Good to see you here. You're very consistent. Keep up the good work. My conclusion is that I'm not going to do it once at LA because I can now cook my own food. I would be cooking every single time, every single waking moment. My desire, my devotion is committed to advancing my paradigm every waking moment because I learned how to do it once at LA in person from Bob. So doesn't it make sense that even after I return home to Singapore, I'm going to do it every single waking moment? Why would I stop doing that? I already know how to do it from Bob. All I need to do is to continue practicing and applying because I know that it will change my results and I've seen my results change. You have seen my results change. So shouldn't I be doing it all the time? So because of this, I realized that when I'm studying, it used to be a one-time activity for the day, right? I would sit down, I would take out my material, my education material from with Bob Proctor, and I would study. And studying was an activity. It was an a la carte, independent, stand-alone activity that I would do once a day. But the thing about consistency and doing something over and over again is eventually, without realizing it, it became a habit, my friend. It became a habit that was programmed in me. So throughout the day, I realized that I am still in studying mode because of the repeated amount of consistency that I have. When I'm traveling, I'm in training mode, studying mode, same thing. When I'm eating, I'm still in that meditative state. I am still immersed in my accurate thinking. I'm still immersed in being conscious of my paradigm and what I want to put inside. and I'm being conscious of what I need to let go and be aware of because I'm not perfect. And the most important thing is that conscious awareness that this is my paradigm, this is how I can advance it, this is how I can continue studying, this is how I can continue to lead my results. Isn't that an empowering state to be in? Isn't that an empowering way to live your life? So back to my question. After you learn how to shift your paradigm, how many times would you do it? That's right. So now you can see it is as many times as you can. Now, if you do it as many times as you can, wouldn't you be like me and be permanently in training mode? Did you think about that? And when you're in training mode, there's no such thing as failure, which is what most people are afraid of. That's why they never take action. When you are permanently in training mode, you are enjoying your process. No matter what other people say, no matter how they try to oppose you or stop you, you are permanently in training mode and you are enjoying. You're enjoying the highs, you're enjoying the lows, you are enjoying the obstacles. And you can have fun playing with resistance because you know that every problem is an opportunity for you to challenge yourself. When you create a solution, you are challenging yourself to grow, to advance. In fact, if you are permanently in training mode, you will be so grateful for everything and person and event that comes your way because you know they came because you manifested it and they are coming to you in the form of experience, in the form of lessons, in the form of opportunities for you and I to get to the next level. So if you could permanently be in training mode, would you be all in? Or would you be like most people that are permanently in complaining mode, in victim mode, in observing, hey, this is my circumstances, I cannot do this. These are my circumstances, I cannot do that. Isn't that most people you know? They always have a but, right? Do you want to be like that? Or do you want to be permanently in training mode that every waking moment you see it as an opportunity to advance your paradigm? You talk about accurate thinking. Having more skill, accumulating more techniques is secondary because without shifting your paradigm, your skill will always be controlled by your paradigm. You might have the highest skill possible, but if your paradigm tells you to go to sleep, you will go to sleep because the paradigm, which is the operating software, it's like a program that is sitting at the back of your mind and it's going to win every single time. So don't focus on building more skill. Don't focus on accumulating more content. Don't focus on building the superficial when deep down inside, you haven't really addressed the ultimate operating system that has exclusive control over all your habits. And almost all the actions that you take are habitual. This is the severity and the importance of starting with your paradigm. If you don't believe me, continue working on your skill. Continue working harder. Continue acquiring techniques. Continuing doing what you're doing and work harder and look at your results. But what if you were permanently in training mode where every waking moment you are advancing your paradigm? How would you progress when you are leveraging on the powers of your mind? Because when it comes to your mental faculties, it is infinitely powerful. But your body, there is a limit to how hard you can physically work. So before you work hard, think twice. Should you refine and advance your paradigm? Or should you be working harder? You decide. For that reason, in another 2 weeks, my team and I will be traveling again to LA to attend Paradigm Shift again, live in person. We have an entire VIP table. By this time, most, if not all, of the seats are already sold out. I do have one final VIP seat that's available, but that is it. The other only way that you can attend this Paradigm Shift event is to get access to the live stream. Now, I only want to be working with you through this 3-day event if you're going to study with me. If you're going to block time out and say, I am committed to studying what a paradigm shift is, why do I need to start with my paradigm first and skills, techniques, hard work later? Only if you are truly and fully committed. I'm going to give you access to the live stream. We are going to study together. I'm going to put you in the Facebook group for all the attendees. We're going to mastermind together. We're going to be on this journey together and progress as a team. Is that fair? I'm not asking you to do anything I wouldn't do. So if you want to start with paradigm first, and you want to be with me and like us, always in training mode, always advancing our paradigms with every waking moment, so that in a year, we will have progressed exponentially because we are leveraging on something that's infinitely powerful versus all the other people that don't study, that are working harder and harder or becoming lazier and lazier. You decide. Yes, you're absolutely right, Nora. You have to learn, and it is not enough. You must apply. Every time you are not applying, you are shortchanging yourself. You are shortchanging your learning. And why would you want to do that? And yes, Melvin, permanently in training mode, you become immune to fear. You become immune to external circumstances because you know that you are in control. And how much is that worth? Once again, you're absolutely right. Our paradigm, I have a paradigm, and you can see it. You can see right now, I am not my body. I'm not my name. I'm not even my brain. Can you see that there's something driving my operating system that is directly responsible for my results, and that's known as my paradigm. And you have one as well. The difference is I'm committed to my study. That's why I'm attending this event. You cannot study this on your own. If you could, you would be doing it a long time ago. That's why I need to be mentored. I need guidance, and I need it from the best. And the best is Bob Proctor, period. Find me another person that's teaching about paradigms. So that's it for my update today. I hope you got the message loud and clear. If you resonate with this message and you are committed to living paradigm first and always be in training mode, comment below paradigm. Have it all be in caps and raise your frequency and be committed to studying what a paradigm shift is. And if you want access to the live stream, DM me either via Facebook if we are friends, or you can write to me at Telegram at Sean Sena, SEANSENA on Telegram. And if I see that you're truly committed to shifting your paradigm, I'm going to give you access to the live stream, or you may apply for my final VIP seat as well. Then I can see you in LA. That's all I have for my update today. Any questions, feedback, comments, send them my way. If you are watching this on YouTube, remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell. So every time I share an update about advancing your mind, you get notified. And if you know of a friend that needs to hear this message because they have been procrastinating, they haven't been living paradigm first, they are either lazy or they are overworking, and you know that is not going to get them anywhere, do that friend a favor and tag them in the comments below, or just send them the link to the URL to this video. You never know whose life you could change when you take an action as small as that, and they're going to thank you. I had fun making this video, and I'll continue to send you my updates, insights, and learning. And I wish you nothing but the best, more success, more health, more wealth, more love to you. Have a nice day.